Hi, everyone, and welcome to Ask Allie, your place for spiritual advice for busy people. Ask Allie is the longest running spiritual podcast on iTunes. I've been helping others there since 2005. You can catch the podcast obviously on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, True FM, Google Play, and on YouTube. Today is Monday, February 26, 2018. I want to thank you for tuning in and giving me a listen to. If you'd like to get a reading, find out more about me, or support the podcast, I'll leave the information below in the show's notes. And don't forget, if you like this episode, to please rate it. Sorry, I'm sitting here sucking on a cough drop because I am getting sick. My son is getting sick. That's just a disaster all the way around if that happens. So I'm trying to nip it in the bud sooner rather than later. So although I don't need a cough drop, I can feel that I'll need one an hour from now. So I don't know. It's my logic. It's Allie logic, which doesn't always make sense. What does make sense is the 777 Institute, going to be opening middle of March. If you'd like more information about how to be an instructor for the 777 Institute, please send me an email at info@777institute.com. And if you'd like to be notified when we open it up for enrollment, please go to the website and give me your email. And when we're ready to go, I will send you an email. How's that sound? All right. Now this week, I'm doing something just a little bit different. You know me. The same format all the time. I get bored. So today, I decided to use my pastels and my paper and color the energy and show you what I see this week. Okay, instead of telling you about it, I colored it and now I'll show you. Okay, may not make a whole lot of sense, but I will try to explain. This is what I see for the upcoming week. If you're watching YouTube, you can of course see this on the video. If you're not watching YouTube, there should be a picture at outofbodyxc.com or at askalliepodcast.com. All right? Okay, so here's the picture that came to me as I was concentrating on the energy for this week. Now, the white, this side, the white energy you see here and down here, that's for protection. That's helping to protect us this week. And why do we need protection? Well, you see all this red? There's a lot of red here, guys. A lot of red. A lot of red up here. Spiky red down here. Spiky red over here. And the spikiness with the red means that we're going to be in our head a lot. And there's going to be plenty of arguments. And it's just going to feel like really prickly. Some really dense, prickly energy. What else is here? God, I can't get this straight to get in the camera. Okay, so we have yellow streaks coming up. That's for confidence and self-esteem. You see they're in streaks. They're in streaks because they come in bursts. Like the world will have a burst of confidence for a little bit, get some stuff done, and then like the confidence disappears, the self-esteem, then it comes back again. Going across here, see the orange? Orange is for sexual energy, creativity, wellness, and it's kind of at a curve, so it is a gradual build over the week. We end the week with more creativity and wellness than we start the week with. See all the green? The green is love. Lots of love going around for everybody. There's pink in the middle here. It shows self-love. So there's more self-love going on this week, probably because of all the red and the white for protection. And last color that I saw this week was the blue. And the blue starts real small in here, and then, it's a spiral. It goes all the way out. And this tells me that as the week goes on, we'll be talking, having little talks about what's going on with our communities and the world, and maybe ourselves. But as the week goes on, more people are talking and more people are having discussions, which again, I believe brings the red and the white out. the stabbiness of the red, and the white for protection. Interesting color that I did not see this week was like an indigo or a violet for increased intuitiveness, psychic awareness, talking with your guides. So with all the red that's going on, and the white for protection, and just the bursts of creativity and the slow build for sexual energy and wellness, it seems to put a damper on being intuitive. So this week, you have to spend some extra time on your intuitive gifts for yourself, and if you read for others, it'll take a bit more time to have it all click. But it will click. It'll just take a bit more time, and it all depends, of course, how the red and the white affects you. It won't affect everyone the same way. This is what I see as an overview for everyone, as the energy universally this week. Again, since it's an overview, not you specifically, not everything pertains to you. All right, it's just everyone deals with things different ways. I'm going to start adding, I think, the pictures to my Energy 180s. I haven't added that on the site yet, but when I go in, and because I go in and I see people's energy, and then whatever energy they want me to balance, I go in and balance it. I think I'm going to do this to show people their energy first, what it looks like before I go in and balance it, because I tell them, but seeing it sometimes is a little bit better, don't you think? Anyways, so I don't know if I'm going to add that in to the Ask Allie every week. I am adding it in for the patrons who are supporting the website. Let me know. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you just don't care? I don't do this stuff for me. I could be watching TV and eating some ice cream right now, but I am not. I am doing this for you. All right. Also for you. Now it's time for the Oracle card overview for the week. Again, overview. Not everything will apply to everybody. Okay? Still working with the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. I'm still not at one with this deck, but I'm working on it. The more I use it, the better I'll be with the deck. Makes sense, right? So let's see what we got going this week. All right. Me and these cards, there's just so many of them. And they're stiff. Still. All right. Sorry for all the clomping. Hopefully it doesn't hurt anyone's ears. All right. So, what we got? 1, 2, and 3. All right. All right. Cards everywhere. 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 All right. So, that's it. What do we got? Interesting in relation to the energy. Oh, and I have black pastel paper and white pastel paper, and when the energy feels very heavy and very red, I'm using the black paper. When it feels a bit more lighthearted, then I use the white paper. All right, thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, so this card first is the Six of Earth. And Earth, like the Pentacles in a traditional tarot deck, deals with money, and 6 deals with about the past and the people around you. So to me, this card is saying, hey, there's going to be some money. It's going to be unexpected, and it's going to be attracted to you. You're going to attract it because of the people in your circle. So someone you know is either going to maybe talk you into buying a lotto ticket or a buy a lotto ticket. You go in on it. They give you a piece of advice that leads to financial prosperity. But there's some extra money coming this week. And it's not something you expect. And it's not something that you initiate. You get the idea or the money from somebody else. You take whatever they give you. And then you do something with it and money shows up. All right? So, 6 of Earth. Now, messenger of water. Water deals with love. And this to me looks like you're going to be getting a message about love, about an attraction. Someone around you is attracted to you, and you should be finding out who that is. So pay attention to the signs around you. And see the little seahorse over there? Because it's so much, the seahorse is so much smaller than the woman, the signs that you see that somebody likes you may not be totally obvious. They may be very small, but they're in front of your face. So you need to pay attention. Okay? And the last card we have here is the Fool. Now, the Fool is all about new beginnings, fresh starts, when something doesn't go the way you planned and it's time to start again. Sometimes people feel really stupid or like a fool and they don't want to get going right away. Well, this card's telling you, with all the nice little colors and the girl's got the horn, you're not a fool, like a ha-ha fool. What didn't work? That's in your rearview mirror. Now it's time for new beginnings. Allow them to come. Okay? Sometimes, well, I should say sometimes, all the times new beginnings show up, even if we try to push it down. If something's going to start, it's going to start, no matter what we do. If something's going to end, it's going to end, no matter what we do. So you got to roll with it. Okay, again, we have the 6 of Earth, unexpected money, messenger of water, somebody is attracted to you right in front of your face, pay attention. And Fool, it's all about new beginnings. Okay? Okay. Again, if you're not watching the video and you're like, what did those cards look like? I'm sure if you Google these cards from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, you will be able to see the pictures. Or you could come to the video. I think I started this around 10 minutes, 11 minutes in, and I'm done by 13 minutes. So let's say 10 minutes. I tend to talk a lot. All right. So that's that for this week, which brings us to our topic. Now, I got to this topic because I'm watching the Frankenstein Chronicles. And I was so excited that they're on Netflix. It was such a delicious surprise Sunday when I'm like, I need something. I've had such a crappy week, and even though I did have a somewhat decent weekend, but still overall. And I saw the Frankenstein Chronicles. I'm like, yes. So this is where I got the idea for today's topic. Are you a Frankenstein? That's the topic. So what is a Frankenstein? Well, it's a person made up of parts of others. Now, unlike the tale by Mary Shelley, it's not physically a Frankenstein because, come on, that is kind of gross. But it's a Frankenstein mentally and emotionally. So how many parts of your life are in place because they were the will of another? Your career? Are you in a career that maybe you didn't choose? It was suggested or guided by another. Your relationships? Are you still in a relationship, or did you get into a relationship based on the opinions and kind of the pushery of another? Your house, your location. Are you living where you want to? Are you living where you've always hoped to, or are you living because somebody said, hey, this is a good place to live? Your hopes and dreams. Are they your hopes and dreams, or are they somebody else's hopes and dreams? Now, no one's born a Frankenstein. Frankensteins are made, just like the book. piece by piece. But you need to kill the Frankenstein and become whole again. Because as long as you're a Frankenstein and there are parts of you that are actually of another's idea, of another's emotion, you're not going to feel whole. But how do you do that? Okay, how do you kill the Frankenstein and become whole again? Well, first off, you need to figure out where the Frankenstein exists in you. Because we're not all Frankenstein. Not every part of you is somebody else. They're part of somebody else. There are parts of you, sometimes they might be hidden, but they're there. So what I want you to do, step one, I want you to light a candle, if you can do so safely. The type of candle doesn't matter, the color, none of that. It just light a candle because it helps to center your energies. Take out 2 pieces of paper and 1 pen or pencil. And actual paper, not computer, if you can. On the first paper, I want you to write down your non-filtered, there's no filtering, of your hopes and dreams for your family, your career, your finances, your love, your location, your house, every area that you can think of. Okay, you can put love and a line and write down your hopes and dreams. Finances, a line and your hopes and dreams, if you wish. But write them down. Okay, that's on the first paper. When you're done with that, and give yourself about 10 minutes to do the first piece of paper. On the second piece of paper, also give yourself about 10 minutes. I want you to write down your current life on the same areas you wrote your hopes and dreams about. Your family, your career, your finances, love, relationships, etc., etc. Okay? You can write the love, then line and list again if you wish. Now, when you're done with both, and again, both will take you about 20 minutes, I want you to put the papers side by side. Okay? And I want you to compare the two. What did you hope and dream in love, and what do you currently have in love? What did you hope and dream for your family, and what do you currently have for your family? What did you hope and dream for your career, and what do you currently have as your career? Okay, that's what I want you to compare. The big gaps, like for your career, you wanted to open up a restaurant for breakfast and lunch only because you love to cook, but you're currently an attorney. Well, from opening a restaurant to being an attorney, that is a big gap. Okay, if you wanted to open up a restaurant, but you're a waitress or a server or cook in a restaurant, that's not that big of a gap. Okay, see the difference? Your big gaps, okay, that's where you are Frankenstein. And yes, I just turned Frankenstein into a verb. That's where you're Frankenstein, between your hopes and dreams and your current life. The big gaps is where you are living part of your life and that belongs to somebody else. Okay, that's where you're Frankenstein. All right, so now I want you to feel into those big gaps. It's not going to be pretty and you're not going to like it, but you have to do it. How do those big gaps make you feel? Are you angry at all? Are you frustrated? Or are you sad? Do you feel hopelessness? Do you feel lost? Do you feel incomplete? How do you feel with those big gaps? Now, if you look at those big gaps and you're happier than shit, well, that's good. I feel that you will not be happy. I feel you will be one of the other emotions or feelings that I listed. So what crops up? Now you have to realize that whatever crops up is perfectly normal. It is. It's perfectly normal. But those feelings or emotions need to be acknowledged. They need to be. Only then can you deal with the pain of living a section of your life that really isn't yours. It's somebody else's. Okay? Now, next week, I'm going to go over how to close the gap between what you want and what you have, and how to go through a few steps on how to deal with the pain. Because I think all of us have some Frankenstein in us. I mean, I'm still in Ohio. Do I want to be in Ohio? God, no. Where I want to be and where I am, Frankenstein. Big time. And I'm first to admit that. Love, I'm exactly where I want to be. No relationship, really good with that. You know, career, I'd say I'm Frankenstein in the career, but not all the way. I'm like a half Frankenstein. Does that count? Yeah, there's a Frankenstein in there. Being a bus driver was never my intention. I did so at the suggestion of others. Actually, I did so because I was dared that I'd never make it. Hate when they get me like that. So really, me being a bus driver is part of the Frankenstein. But me doing this, me doing readings, me doing the 777 Institute, getting my spiritual Boss Academy open, that's all me. So only a section of my career is Frankenstein, and I'm, let's say frustrated would be that part for me for career. But next week, we'll go over what to do. All right? All right. So here we are at the end, guys. I want to thank you for joining me here at Ask Allie. If you like this episode, please rate it and tell your friends. The more people who listen, the more people, hopefully, I can help have their aha moments. Join me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. You can find these at AskAlliePodcast.com, which I think, now that I'm thinking about it, AskAlliePodcast.com reverts to out-of-body ecstasy. So, just go to outofbodyecstasy.com. There you go. Outofbodyecstasy.com and click on the Ask Allie podcast. And there you go. You can see the picture for the energy, because I will post that, and the video if you want to check this out. Have a fabulous week, and I will catch you next Monday. Take care, guys.